Oh, that was the most epic intro ever. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting live stream by yours truly, Cypher. Hello, welcome, hi, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. How you doing, Alan? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Today I didn't even. Woo! Yeah, I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize that. Nailed it. I didn't even realize that today was my streaming. My affiliate anniversary. I didn't even realize it until around 1 today. I didn't even realize that it was today, because I hadn't streamed in a year, so it's like I wasn't paying attention to those things. So, but yeah, today is my anniversary of me becoming an affiliate. 5 years already? Where did the time go? Yeah, 2020, bro. 2020. During the pandemic. That was when I started. Or that's when I became an affiliate. It's crazy. What's up, Gold? How you doing? May 13th, 2020. That's the crazy part. But yeah, 5 years. It's crazy how time flies. But yeah, May 13th, 2020. That was when I became an affiliate, and like I said in the like it said in the intro, I would not be here without the support of every single one of you. Thank you so much. Wouldn't have made it this far. I wouldn't have gotten to 5 years. I know I took a year off, so it's kind of like a 4-year anniversary because I didn't celebrate the 4th year. So it's kind of like the 4th year, you know. I took a year off, but yeah, I'll tell you right now that it's crazy. It's been 5 years since I became an affiliate. Could be better. The night was a literal walking nightmare. Oh no. Jeez. Well, that's not good. Well, hopefully you have a better time here. Go. Better time here. Positive energy. But yeah. We're gonna try to see if we can get a shiny here. You know, I doubt it very much. We're at 25 eggs to start because I got 125 eggs ago. So I restarted the counter. We catch 25 eggs. We have 4 boxes and 2 eggs here. I'll put it. I pressed the wrong button when I was starting the stream. But yeah, we have 4 boxes and 2 eggs here. I was debating about going for more eggs, but I was like, nah, because it would just overlap with this, and I was like, nah, we're good. 4 boxes is good enough. And let's get started. But yeah. Let's get it. Oh yeah, 5 years as an affiliate. It took me 2 months, I think it was, a little over, or a little less than 2 months, because I think I started in April. Or no, I started in was it April, mine? I always forget when I started. I know it was the 23rd. I just don't remember when was my first stream was the 23rd. I'll never forget that grind to affiliate, bro. I tell you, man, that was... Yeah, affiliate was always a grind. That was a grind, for sure. But I don't remember. I know it was... Was it April? I feel like I'm off by one, but it wasn't a month. It wasn't April. It was March. March 23rd. There you go. March 23rd was my first ever stream. That was my first ever stream. And then I became an affiliate in April. Some of the best times though. Yeah, some of the best times. I agree. Definitely. It took me a little under 2 months to become an affiliate. Took me a little under 2 months. Little under 2 months to become an affiliate. But at that time, with, you know, the pandemic and everything, I don't know if that was really, like, is that's pretty, that was, I don't know if I would say normal, but it was kind of at the point where it was like, you know, what else are people gonna do but watch people on Twitch and stuff? But I wouldn't change it for anything. If not for that, I wouldn't have met the awesome people that I did. So that is why I'll take it. But yeah, under 2 months, that was pretty good. It took me only, you know, like I said, like a little over a month maybe. I don't know exactly, like it. But yeah. The home has some power surge or small blip neighborhood outage. Main hallway, Wi-Fi challenger turned on and flickering. My TV turned on. Wi-Fi went off. Back porch light turned on. Fan I had running turned off, and some other devices. Oh no. Oh no. If I'll tell you right now, if you're in a power outage and you're using your phone to watch me, don't do it. Save your phone energy, do all that. Then a few moments after all power went out. Oh boy. Is your I guess your power's back. Yeah, that's a horrible time. I've been during blackouts. There was a blackout here in New York. Like, what year was that? That was during the summer, and it was a hot day. It was super hot, and it was one of those days, and like people were outside on their fire escapes. It was so whoa! What the frick, Alan? Alan! Alan, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You know how to do that. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Wait, what? How do we have a hype train? That's weird. Okay, so you gave one to Diesel, Kells, Gold Chopper, Red, and Mama Turbo. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Alan. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. I wasn't expecting that. Happy 5 years of streaming, my friend. I'm glad that you kept going. Thank you so much, Alan. I appreciate it, man. Of course, the pop-up right in my thing. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it so much. You did not have to do that. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Only happen at night, no more than 10 minutes. Oh, that's a brownout. Everything back to normal seems to only affect our house. Okay. So, well then that's a fuse. You gotta check that out. Get that checked out. That might be a broken fuse or something. You gotta check that out if it's only your house. That's weird, because if it's a block, then yeah. But yeah, we got that. I would say 10 minutes, that's a brownout. Our home doesn't use fuses. Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, 10 minutes, that's a brownout. That's not a blackout. A brownout is usually a short time with your power going out. A blackout is when it's like for an extended period of time. I remember it was out for like a day almost. It was definitely out from the morning up to the night on one day in New York. And like everybody, it was so hot, everybody was outside. And some people were even on their fire escapes. It was so freaking hot. I remember that day. Oh, that was years ago, but I remember that. That was that's not a great day. Not a great day. But yeah. Wait, how is there a hype train when they told me? That's weird. I thought hype trains you needed 3 people to do separate things. What the heck? I never said it was a blackout anyway. That's true. That's true. That is true. You didn't say that. That is true. You didn't say it was a blackout. But that's called a brownout. That's the term for it. If you smell, the rock is cooking. The rock is cooking. That is that. Thank you for the 500 bits. That's why this is weird now. Took me forever to find the GIF of something. Hey, Caddyshack, how you doing? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. And thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. Heyo, I'll be lurking, but I was sitting on some bits and saw the hype train roll. Appreciate it, thank you, thank you. And there's a hype train. Oh, what is this? What is it? Okay. There's a... That was interesting. They got this like 5 subs, 500 bits. Open your chest and you open a chest and you get an emote. That's a new wave of things, huh? Alrighty. I appreciate it for the hype train. I was very surprised though the hype train. What? I thought a hype train happened only when you have 3 things from 3 different people happen. So I don't know. What? Twitch must have changed that. But whatevs. thank you. I appreciate it. Anybody that got a sub, enjoy the ad-free viewing for the next month. Thanks to Alan. And also enjoy the emotes that you can use. I don't know if you can use the follower emotes. Like, can you take the follower? Did they change that you could take the follower emotes with you outside of this stream, or is it still like follower emotes are exclusive to that person's stream? I haven't figured that out yet. Or I don't remember if I figured that out. I might have figured that out before. And I haven't done that. Flamingo! It's still the same. You can only use them here. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder what's gonna happen when I have the joint chat with Tom on that Turn It Up Saturday. Like, I guess both chats will have their follower emotes able to put in their chats, but not in the other. I guess, I don't know. Weird. But hey, I'll take it. Did I do that one? I don't even know. Nope. And I gotta switch eggs. We got 2 of the Newmon. None of them shiny. Newmon shiny. I think what they should do is, if you are subscribed to the person, you should be able to... Whoa, leafy off. You should be able to take them to other channels. That's just me. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're not subscribed, okay, I get that. But if you're subscribed, I think you should be able to. That's just me. That's just me. But I tell you, I haven't had to do the rock thing in a while, so that's like, that was funny. Oh, I don't even remember if all the things you remember. I bet you forgot you even had it. I kind of forgot I was like, I don't know what, because I remember I have some that are like set to a certain amount. I know I have some that are set to a certain amount, but I didn't know if it would, you know, because sometimes when it's the first time someone uses it in a while, then it doesn't come up or whatever. Like, I had the problem with what was it? The avatars and some other things, some Streamlabs things that weren't coming up when someone followed or subscribed. Like, the audio wasn't there, for example, or things like that. Like, I had to fix that, but I was like, what the heck, you know? But yeah, there. I know I have a list. I just don't remember everything, every one of them. I know I have Run, I know I have the run. I have 2 runs. I have one the Naruto one, and then another one is like, why are you running? Why are you running? I know I had that. And then I have the rock. I think that's it with the bits. I think I had another, but I don't remember them all. I'm not looking to remember them all. I don't remember that. I barely see. You know, I want to change my my sub things. I want to change them, but I haven't thought of the idea of what it's gonna be. I want to change them, but I haven't thought of the idea. Like I'm still like I'm in the process. It's like I feel like it's gonna happen to me like it did with the Star Wars thing on May 4th. You know, like May the 4th be with you, and I went like, wait a minute, I want to do the whole Star Wars intro with the you know that, and I was like, oh, well, what if I, you know, now that I did that, oh, I gotta do it every stream. You know, every stream has to have that in it, and it's like, that's what I thought. So I'm like, I want to kind of do the same thing with like the follower and the sub, but I haven't thought of what yet. I haven't thought of what. Like, that's the whole thing. Is like, to me, it's like when I'm not thinking about it, that's when I'll probably think about it. Get it? You know what I mean? It's like, it's one of those. Like, it just, you know, it just happens. So, we'll see. I want to change it. Even though I like it. I like the follower because it's, you know, it's got like the follower and the subscribe thing are my two favorite. The idea will come to you. I know. It's the thing is, both of them are my 2 favorite things. I love WWE wrestling, or I love wrestling in general, and I love Dragon Ball Z. So that's why it came so natural for those. But I'm going like, I want to think of something else. Or change something to that. Like the channel points, I have the channel points, which I like those. I might add some more, but I haven't even, like, I don't know what, like, I like certain ones and I want to do like the certain blurb ones. So it's like I gotta look at that stuff, but I just haven't looked at it in detail. Like, I have the basic ones and stuff like that, so I'm not going too crazy. But yeah, I'm going like, I think I want to be simple with it instead of complicated, because I tell you right now, the sub ones, holy shoot. Behind the scenes, you do not know how much I had to do in that. Bro, I had to go into a recorder, record the sound of the Super Saiyan Aura, that, right? Cut that, then put it with a video to put it together like that, so it went with it. I was like, this freaking shit, bro. What the heck? Like, why you gotta be so complicated? Why couldn't I have both at the same time? Nope. Had to do that. And then I found a video that had all the different like Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, and all that. And that's what I had to do, each one individually, and cut it and paste it, and it was a pain. It was a pain in the butt, but I did it, and I like it. That's why it's kind of hard to like take it away, because I did that. Same thing with the Stone Cold. The Stone Cold was easier because I found the sound easy And you know, and then I found the WrestleMania 13 entrance, and I was like, yeah, that's the one I want. That was the one I wanted. So I was like, that's the whole thing. It's just something I want to be. I might want to do something simple and just have something like more what's the word I'm looking for? More stream more stream relevant, like 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 for example, like the like my my logo or something like that. My logo, something to that effect. And then I also wanted, like, I've been trying to work on it, but it's extremely difficult because I'm not a very good editor. Is I want to have a transition, and I've been trying to do it. Like, I'm doing it on my own, but it's like taking forever. And I make mistakes, so I have to like undo things. I'm trying to make the entrance, not the entrance, the transition different than the one that I have, the generic one that I just got, that I got from Streamlabs or something, like the free one. I wanted to make my own, but it's like it's difficult because I'm not very good at editing, you know, so it's like I gotta do it on my own, and I try a little bit, but it gets like I'll sit for like an hour and get like 5-minute work, 5-minute worth of work done. Because it's like, I make a mistake, I gotta undo. I gotta do this. Oh no, that's not what I want. No, I want this. And it's like, that's just that's the whole thing. But, you know, I'm trying. And then I watch a lot of videos to try to see how they do it. So then, you know, I try to do the same. But it's like sometimes I'm looking like, yeah, that stuff always takes forever. I started disliking it after a while. Yeah, no. What's annoying is sometimes I look up for videos, right? And they're showing me how to do something, and they talk for about something completely different, and I'm like, get to the freaking point. Get to the point. Okay, I get that. Yes, okay, can you get to the point? No, that's not what I want to know. And I'm like, bro, that bothers me so much sometimes. It's like, bro, I'm talking to the screen. And I'm like, bro, that's what I need. And then I watch the whole video, and they're like, no, that's not the answer. Gotta scroll to the last minute of their 20-minute video. Bro, and then at the end of the video, I didn't learn shit because they didn't show what I needed to learn. Like, it's like I was looking for something specific, and in that video, it's not even in the video. I gotta watch another video. At that point, I just go like, click, exit, I'm done for the day. That's it. You know, I wasted like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of a video that didn't even show me what I wanted. I was looking for the video, and it's like, no, don't even show me nothing. And then I scroll and look, like, you know, sometimes you have the mini video to see what they're doing. So you could go like, okay, this is where I want. Okay, let me go there. No, that's not saying anything. Okay, well, yeah, there it is. And then sometimes they go super fast, so I gotta like press back replay to like be like, wait a minute, I missed that. What did they do? What they do? But yeah, that happens to me too. So I want, cause the thing is what I want to do is how I have the C and the H, right, in my Cypher Heart name. I want it to come like this, lock, and then like, and then open up. That's what I want to do. But that is so difficult. Holy shoot, that is more difficult than just saying to do it. Okay? Literally. Hey, what's up, Timothy? How you doing, Timothy? How's your day going? Hope you're having a good day today. But yeah, that's what I want to do, but it's extremely difficult because, like, I've gotten to the point where I got lend me your energy! Thank you for the Shiny Luck Mama Turbo. I'm boiling alive. Almost 8 p.m. It's 83 degrees and our AC is like, nope. Oh god. Bro. Jeez. 83 degrees? Jeez. You don't have any fans? I mean, I'll tell you right now, if you don't have an air conditioner, I'll be looking for fans. I'd get fans. It's not even in the south. Why is it hot? Why is it so hot? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, you could get hot. It can be hot everywhere. It don't have to be just the south. You know. Oh, I have a fan. Full blast. Point at me. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I would have 80 something degrees. I'd definitely have a fan, maybe two, pointing at me. Definitely drink plenty of liquids. You don't want to get dehydrated either. Thank you, Play Allen, for the subscription. Yeah, Play Allen gave out a 5 gifted, and that for some reason started a hype train, which I thought you had to do 3 things to do that, but okay. And then we had Caddyshack gave 500 bits for that. So enjoy the ad-free viewing. And all the emotes for the next month. Huh. But yeah, oh, I was doing some coursework and I fell asleep during it. I didn't sleep well last night, so that's probably part of it. But I was also boiling alive then, so that probably contributed it. It contributed to. Yeah, that definitely. at least you had power, so you could have a fan going. That would have been worse if you're out of power for an extended long time. Like gold was out of power for like 10 minutes. So that you know. How long was I out? No idea. All I know is the show I had in the background to listen to was on a new episode. Well, I mean, was it a marathon of the show? If it was a new episode, could have been 10 episodes or something, depending on how long the episode is, of course. If the episode's an hour or episode's 30 minutes or something, that's including commercial breaks. But that's happened to me, bro. Sometimes that's happened to me. Like I fall asleep and I got something on and I'm playing it and it's playing it's the next episode when I see it again. And I'm like, oh shoot, what episode did I miss? What was the last episode I missed? That's happened to me. That's happened to me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I missed one. We're at 40 right now. The show was the Jetsons, the older cartoon. Yes, I know the Jetsons. I remember the Jetsons and the Flintstones. I remember. I remember those. I remember those. They still make DVDs? That's I'm a little surprised. Most of the time, everything's digital now. I know that they make DVDs, like, because I've gone to, like, what do you call it? Is it Walmart? And they have, like, DVDs of things still. Like, they have deals for that stuff. But, yeah. I'm surprised. Most of the time nowadays is like everybody's on streaming platforms or whatever watching this stuff. Happy 4-year of epicness and epic. I appreciate it. Thank you, Red. How's your Tuesday going? Yeah, I can't believe it's 5 years. 5 years of being an affiliate. 5 years. Still going nice, thanks. I'm definitely anxious for Friday morning. I have a certification test, which will count as my final exam in one of my classes, and I'm too tired to do some review for it right now. Well, you gotta rest. You can't, you know. I see you got a shiny. Cool. Yeah, I got one on Mother's Day. I got that one on Mother's Day. And since you're going on that here, this is for you, Timothy. This is not shiny luck. This is good luck on your exam. Right
It's so fast you can't even talk about it. Lucky person, yeah, out there somewhere.
Where? There it is. Lucky person out there somewhere. Good luck with that. I think I was taking a nap. That's my favorite. That's probably one of my favorite channel point ones. I missed it. You missed what? What did you miss? Oh, you missed the shiny. Yeah. Nah, it's alright. I gotta... See, my problem is I don't make clips. I need to make clips. I need to make clips again. I keep forgetting to make clips. I need to make clips. That's my problem. I keep forgetting to make clips of it. And the thing is that at the same time is I have to evolve it as well. Like some of them I have to evolve, and it's like that's even worse because it's like, okay, then I have to make clips. Yeah, make a command. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I have to make a clip, and then I have a command. I have a command for like last shiny, but I don't know. Do you mean like it records automatically? Like I don't know if I do I have that option? I don't even know. I'm not that tech savvy. Oh, there's a command that you could record your stream with a clip. I didn't even know about that. There's a graveyard in the chat. For those playing the PCG. Yeah, it's like a link to making a clip. Oh. You can even set it up on your stream deck. Oh. Oh. Okay. I need to do that. Well, then how do I make the title for it though? Cuz usually you have to make a title for the clip. How you know what I mean? Cuz you can't edit the title of a clip usually when you make one. I think it defaults to the title of your stream. Hey. I don't remember if you can like edit that. I forget if you can edit that. If you're the creator of the clip, you should be able to edit that. I'll look into that. Let me look into that. I'll look into that. See what. I'll look into like some videos about that. Let me write that down. You know about me. Write everything down. I'll write that down. Cliff. Learn. Stream deck and okay. Well, that'll. I'll see. I'll look into that. I am not like I said, I'm not that very good at that kind of stuff, but I will look into it. I don't like the title thing. That's the only thing I would need to change if it's edited. If you can edit the title. God dang it! I missed another number. It's 45. I gotta do that. I gotta make yeah, there's like 4 or 5 shinies I didn't make a clip for in the last couple previous streams. The thing is I have my YouTube streams. They don't get deleted, but after a while the Twitch streams do. So it's like I wonder. I gotta let me look into that too. For Twitch and YouTube. YouTube. I wonder if you could do it for YouTube and Twitch to do clips. I'll look into that. See if you can do both with the Stream Deck or something. I'll look into that. That's interesting. I didn't know that you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. How did you do it before? I don't remember. I waited until after the stream and I would do it myself. But since I end the stream at like midnight, I'm so freaking tired. I don't do it, and then I forget about it because I don't write it down. And then the rest of the day comes together, and then it's like, oh, I gotta stream. Dang it, I forgot to make the clip. That's pretty much my process. That's the process that's been happening to me. That's what the process happened. I do that. That's what happens. Because I forget it, and then it's like, I don't write it down, which I should. Like I said, that's why I need to write things down. Because if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget about it. And then when I realize it, it's like, oh, too late. Can't do anything now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I also think, I forget who it was. One of the mods I had made clips too. Like, I remember one of the mods I had, like, I don't know if it was Turbo or I think it was Dragon Fury. He used to be here a lot, and he would make like he would clip it right away. You know, with a title and everything. But yeah. That's the whole thing is like, I know anybody can make a clip, but I'm not gonna go like, oh yeah, you're in charge of making clips. I don't wanna tell someone in my stream that, oh yeah, you're in charge of that. You know, so when I get a shiny, you do it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to tell anybody that. If they want to make a clip, thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you're in charge of that. And I didn't do that back then either. So it just happened to be like that. Clips you lazy. Make clips you lazy. No. Cause anybody can make a clip. Any viewer could make one. Alright, we got a 30-second ad. I'll hold off doing anything here. Alright, we're back. The other problem is like, if anybody that's not a mod or a VIP, they can't post links in the chat because I have it so, that's because of bots. I don't want bots in the stream. So if they post a link or something, then it doesn't come up. So that's why I have that on as well. So everybody can make one, but they're only the mods and the VIPs can post links because that would be a link. You know what I mean? So if someone has made a clip and they're not a VIP or a mod, I'd have to grant them access to post the clip. So, but yeah, that's just how it is. I need to be on top of that. It's because, you know, the whole thing is you know, Alan, when I get a shiny, I get the shiny, I get excited, I go hoo hoo hee ha ha, yeah, shiny, and then I gotta take the picture. You know, you gotta take the picture of the shiny, then I gotta tweet it out, and you know, by the time I finish all that, the clip, getting a clip is already passed. You know what I mean? It's like, I do that, that's what happens, and then I you know, I end the stream, and I'm like, I'm too tired to do it right then and there, which I should be doing that. That's what I should do, so I don't forget about it. But I'm too tired, and it's late, so I just go to sleep, and then the next day I forget, and it's like, oh, yeah. The whole day I'm like, I have to do something about it. I don't know what it was. The viewer can always ask a mod to do a Yeah. I know that. I know that, Gold. I know that. Yeah. I know about that. Like, you get a permission for a certain time. I think it's like a minute or something. Or something like that. Like, it's not for a very long time. It's a short minute. Yeah. I remember I used to make clips after the stream too. Kay would get all grumpy. 60 seconds, yeah. Yeah, a minute. That's a minute. 60 seconds is a minute, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I know that. You know, that's just my fault. I mean, the good thing is I stream on Twitch and YouTube, so technically I can get the clip from YouTube if I cut up the stream or whatever, because that that's there unless unless YouTube gives me like a copyright claim or something, or a strike or something, then I have to delete the video. You know, other than that, I think it's like, yeah, not that. They're gonna fly here. But yeah, that's about it. Like, it's only that. So I try to do it on my own, but I always forget about it. So that's my problem. That's my problem. It's like I forget about it, and then by the time I remember, oh, it's too late. That's why I gotta like do better at that. There's an attack. There. Crunch. That's it. Just crunch. Streaming can feel like a full-time job sometimes. Sometimes. I wouldn't say it is, because there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that most people don't realize until you start doing it yourself. It's a lot more than you think when you start doing the stuff behind the scenes. You know, it really is. And then setting it up like on OBS and having like the different like the background that I have, you know, like the moving background that I have behind my webcam, and you know, all that stuff. It's like all that stuff, figuring that stuff out, where to put things, how to put things, you know. YouTube helps a lot with that, and also other streamers as well help with that as well. But yeah, it's not like something that, you know, some people can just, you know, I'm like iffy about going like, you know, you can do it if you just have the bare minimum. But it's like, it depends. Like, if you have a camera and a video game system, or just a camera and, you know, a computer or whatever. Some people just need that. That's all you need. You know? But if you want to add things and put things on the screen, you know, you gotta look for that stuff, so. And I tell you right now, I'm not the kind of person that likes to ask for help. So I always want to do it on my own and find the stuff on my own. I've always said that's one of my weaknesses. Like, if anybody ever asks me what's one of your weaknesses, I never want to ask for help. I always want to do it on my own. I would always, that's what I would always say. Like, if someone ever asked me what is one of your weaknesses, one of my weaknesses is I don't like asking for help. I want to do it on my own. If I fail, I fail, but I want to do it on my own. And if I learn something, I find it somewhere and I learn how to do it. That's probably one of the biggest like things that's like, sometimes you need help. But yeah. But that's just me. that doesn't matter. What is the difference between that and the shiny? I got it. I'm also thinking about other like streaming other things other than Pokemon, but I haven't like decided. And it like I'm doing the Spiral, I'm doing the Mario Kart, but it's like after I finish Spiral, I want to do another game, but I haven't thought what game that is. I also want to do like maybe like other things, like I want to react to videos or stuff, what is it, like movie trailers or game trailers or stuff like that. I was thinking about that, but I was like, I don't know, like, I would think that I'd do, because I don't know how Twitch is with that. I know YouTube is somewhat about that because, you know, you get the copyright stuff. So it's like, it's hard to do videos like that. So that's why I'm like, I'm just doing this stuff. I have to finish the Spiral stuff. I want to think about doing, I don't know what next game I'm going to choose. I was thinking about that was it Exploration or whatever it's called, 30 that new game. What the heck? I didn't even see you there. But yeah, I was thinking about that, but I haven't made a decision yet. It's still in the processing, like thinking about it phase. And and I'd probably stream it a different time or a different day. Like I would still stream at 8 p.m. at night. I was thinking of doing like an afternoon stream or something. Like for a couple hours. Just watch like videos and stuff and react to that. And then come back after like I eat dinner or whatever and stream shiny hunting. Like it's not like, it's like a just chatting time. Like it wouldn't be like me playing a video game or anything like that. But yeah, that's just in my head. I haven't made a decision or anything like that about it. And then I'm looking at like the schedule thing. I would have to like change that. You should, bro. Whatever motivates you to sit in front of the camera. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I have all this time and I want to do that because I have all this time on my hands right now, and I want to friggin' take advantage of it in some sense. But it's like I'm thinking about it like that's one thing I learned streaming. You have to like what you play, otherwise streaming loses the fun. Yeah, yeah. But it's like I want to do like you know, something like that. But I'm like thinking like I would start doing it like once a week. You know, just to start doing it. Then maybe I'll increase it 2 times a week. Or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do it every single day. I would think about doing it like every other day or every 3 days or something like that. But I would do something like, you know, like between 3 o'clock and maybe like 5, something like that. I was thinking like 3 to 5. Do something around then, you know, and then I'll end at 5 and then come back at 8 to shiny hunt or whatever after I eat. But yeah, I was thinking something like that, like 3 and 5. Between 3 and 5, I just watch videos, you know, and react to them or whatever. Funny videos or things like that. And I would, you know, as I go on, I take recommendations. But of course, I would look at the video just to make sure it's not like a troll or something that I can't play. You know what I mean? Like I would be careful with that because, you know, you could be sent something to watch, and then it's like, oh, it's against TOS or something. Hey, what's up, Poker Drifter? How you doing? I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you got home. I guess you got home from work, safe and sound. Hope you're doing well. And I would do, I'm not feeling well, so I left work early. Oh, man. Feel better, man. What is it? Is it like the same thing that I kind of had? With the sore throat and all that? Or is it different? Because that's been going around, I noticed. Just, take care of yourself. Drink plenty of liquids, you know, rest, relax. Allergies decided to slap the absolute crap out of me. Oh, I know about allergies. Oh, I know about allergies. I know about allergies. I know about allergies. I know about allergies. I also wanted to do like reactions to like baseball, in the sense of like I'm a big Yankee fan. I'm a big Yankees fan, so I like baseball a lot. I was thinking about doing that. My nose is like a fountain of water. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I know exactly how that feels. Oh my God, do I know how that feels. I know exactly how that feels. I know exactly how that feels. The worst is when you're like, when you're walking and you have to bend over and you feel it You feel it? That's the worst. That's the worst. That's one of the worst. That's the worst. I know that feeling. I know the feeling. I get it every day. Yeah, I take Zyrtec every day. I take Zyrtec every day. I live with 2 cats. Okay? I live with 2 cats. So I need to take it. And I have to keep my door closed because if I let them in my room, oh, it's over. It's over. That's the biggest issue. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I told my job that I'm leaving to go home, and I said I wasn't asking. I'm going whether you say I can or not. And I just told them out of respect. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I get that, man. I get that. I get that. That's just how it is. Got balls, bro. You got balls. I mean, hey. I just don't care anymore. Nobody at my job is going to look out for you, so the least I can do is stand up for myself when I feel like crap, and no one seems to care. Yeah. No. I get you, man. I get you. That's the whole thing with a job, man. You know, you're a cog in the wheel. And technically you can be replaced. That's the whole thing, man. Say facts. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. All the time in a job, it's like that. You're a cog in the wheel, and they will use and abuse you, and then they, you know, and they will They will replace you. I bow down to no man! Yeah. Only person I bow down to is God. That's it. That's it. Nobody else. You guys also notice that everybody kind of just like half-ass their job now? Like post-pandemic, the workforce just feels, yeah. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I see, the whole thing is, I'll tell you right now, I think that's even before the pandemic. Now it's more like, what's the word? More exaggerated now. But people used to do that before that. Like, I'll tell you right now, like when you first start a job, you're worried about making mistakes. You put a lot into it. But then as you go on in the same job for after a while, you go like, you notice that your hard work isn't being what's the word? Appreciated. So you go like, okay, fine, then I'm not gonna go as hard as I would if I was just doing it. I'm at that point right now, and not only that, I feel like my hard work gets rewarded with more work. Yeah. That's pretty much what they do. Yeah. That's understandable, to be honest, especially Gen Z, because we are working hard for little to no payoff. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if I could get into it on Twitch or YouTube, but I think there is multiple reasons for that. I think that we have too many people in the workforce, and that's why our pay isn't as good, and that's why people can't afford things nowadays. Look at 30, 40, 50 years in the past. Look at that. Where someone could survive on one income. You could survive on one income, have a full family, go on vacations, do all these things. You can't do that nowadays. You can't. At least back in the day, your hard work got you something. I don't think I'll be able to own anything with this economy. Yeah, that's the problem is you can't really get as much as you used to back then. And that's because that part of the reason, I think, is that they put too many people in the workforce. You know, they don't prioritize other things that would push and make a economy better. But that's where I'll probably say I'll stop, because that goes into other things that I don't know if it's okay to talk about. But yeah, that's just me. There are a lot of issues. Solutions are the thing about it, is what are the solutions? Am I the best person for that? I don't think I am, but I definitely have ideas. Oh yeah, I think some of it is that we have too many people in the workforce and they don't get paid, and you also have other economies from other nations as well that don't help, you know. And we don't make things as they used to, because nowadays you get things so much cheaper. You get things that are cheap but break easily, and then you have to buy another one. When Back in the day, you could have something that lasts like 30, 40 years. You know? You could have a whole conversation on that, but maybe I'm getting too deep into it. Oh no, man, I understand, man. Remember the conversation we had last night? Remember on your stream, we had the conversation on your stream? I'll tell you, man. I know. But yeah. It's a multitude of problems that isn't gonna be solved with one solution. There's multiple things. It's a combination of multiple things that need to be done. It's not like a one fix all. That's the thing. Because you're gonna have problems regardless. But yeah. Now, I've heard that like I heard videos and things of that like people are gonna not work in like 20 years or something because we're gonna have robots doing all the work. And I'm going like, well, then the only jobs are the people that fix the robots. So I go like, well, I guess the STEM field is gonna be okay. That would be, I would say, if you're gonna do anything, get into the STEM field. Because they're gonna need people that fix the robots when they break down or something. But I don't know how that's gonna work in the sense of getting things, like, you know, buying things and stuff. Food and all that. Like, I don't know. That's weird. But yeah. Because of artificial intelligence. That's what it is. We're getting to the point where you go like, everything is getting like artificial intelligence and things are gonna be like done for us, which I'm iffy about. I'm iffy about that. Cause I'm like, yeah, I'm letting you guys know right now, I'm not letting no damn robot into my house. I'm with Will Smith from iRobot. No, that's understandable. I get that. I get that. I understand. But the thing is Poke Drifter. For that, literally, you should get rid of sheet. Cause the whole thing is that I'd be like, if you're gonna be that freaking like that, then every machine that you have in your house, you should get rid of it. Because at some point, that was not something other people had. Microwaves, refrigerators, TVs, any electrical thing. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's a line for you in the sense of a robot, but yeah, that's true. I just mean electronics that can walk and talk is crossing a line. No, I completely understand. Like, I tell you right now, that's like, you know, that's Terminator, you know, Judgment Day kind of people are afraid of that. And those fears are legit. I'm not gonna say that they're not legit, but it's like I understand those fears, but at the same time I think that give it like a couple generations and people are just gonna be like how it is where you have a microwave or Or even those what are those floor cleaners that you see in people's houses that clean their floors? I forget. That is like people don't sweep the floor anymore. They have a machine that does it for them. Like, bro, sooner or later it's gonna come to that point where you're gonna have a robot in the house doing everything for you. You know, doing your laundry, doing the cooking, doing the cleaning, all that. You know what I mean? It's like it's gonna be like a natural thing. You know, that's literally reality, dude. You see these AI bots talk, they're intelligent. They will know they aren't alive and only machines, and they will want to try to imitate real life. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, yeah, yeah. It's a slippery slope with that. It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope with that. I'm very very cautious with that stuff because it's like, would it make our lives better? Yes. But in doing so, it would also make our lives bad because we rely on it too much. That's the issue for me. That's the issue for me. Because say there's a power outage or some kind of long time that we don't have that technology. Most people would be up shit creek without a paddle, and that's a real thing that you have to be careful with. That's why it's like some of the technology that we have is good because it's at our fingertips, but if we don't have that, you know, survival of the fittest. That's what would happen. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm against it wholeheartedly, but I would definitely think it's definitely something that I would be worried about. Like, I wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, we should have everybody have this and that and all that. It would be something interesting. And we're a guy locked up in his basement with clues and all the weapons type you can think of, plotting my escape plan. No, but here's the whole thing. It's like, what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say. Oh my God! I had something on the. I just had something in my head about it. Oh my God, I'm just blanking on it. Lend me your energy! Thank you for the shiny luck, I appreciate it. So I was thinking about something like that. It's like robots. It's something that, like, now I remember. Okay, so you know how there was this thing Neuralink or some oh, we got a shiny here. I'm gonna save. We got a shiny. I see a shiny. Thank you for the shiny luck. We just got a shiny. There it is. Another one. The nerve gear. What was that? What's that? Like the one that I don't want, is the Neuralink or something like that. Like, you know how they've put like a chip in someone's head that has like they can't move their like Turbo was, that they can't move their arms or they can't do anything, so they put a Neuralink in their head, like a chip in their head that lets them control things. Like, I would be okay for people like that to have something like that, but I wouldn't be okay with like a regular person having that. Then there's a fictional full drive VR headset featured in the anime light novel series Sword Art Online. It's described as a device that allows viewers to experience virtual reality by directly interfacing with the brain and manipulating the central nervous system. The Navigear is a streamlined helmet with a visor. Oh, like Ready Player One, like Ready Player One. That sounds like Ready Player One, the movie Ready Player One. But yeah, that's something else. But the one that I'm, yeah, exactly, yeah. So the thing that I'm worried about is the Neuralink, where it's like they put a chip in your head. That I'm 100%. Like that, I would only, for extreme cases, like someone like Turbo, in the sense that they can't move their body. If you could make a chip and put that in their head, and that helps them to move, or helps them to control things, you know, like their computer or whatever, or stuff like that, that I would be like, yes, I'll give it to those people, but I don't want that anywhere near my freaking brain. No way. No way. Like, people that need it, that it's like, okay, there's an issue that they need it because they have, you know, they can't do things like like a normal person, and they need help. Those people, I would be okay, yes, let's do it for that. That's a medical thing that's helping them. Yeah. Or a chip on your arm to scan if you want to purchase things for disabled people is not a horrible idea. I mean, they really don't have much to lose at that point. Might as well try. Exactly. Also, now the whole thing is I've seen people think about like they're gonna use fingerprints to purchase things in the future. Fingerprints or like a scan of your face or eyes or something, like something of that nature. So, you know what I mean? The arm scan thing, that's what's that movie with that was with the time, that you had the time on it? What was that called? Oh my god, what was it? And it had the singer from, I think, NSYNC, the lead singer from NSYNC. What was his name? Justin Timberlake? What the heck was that movie called? I forget the name of that movie. But that movie is pretty much what you're talking about, it with the scan on the arm and all that. But it's like, yeah, a prosthesis now that you can send signals from your brain to make it move. It's actually cool. Yeah, no, that's what I'm going. Like I would be all for people that have, you know, they need a prosthetic or they can't move and they want to have a better life and be able to do all those things. Yeah, I would be all for it for people like that, but I would say that should not be for normal, like regular people like you and me, in the sense that we don't need it. You know, like you know what I mean? It's like what's the, you know what I mean? It's not to help. It's no reason to do it because it doesn't help me. I don't need that. You know. You know. But yeah, and then it's like I saw one person that they put it in. They were playing Call of Duty, and it was like they were freaking really good. Like everything was like so fast that they were moving. It was crazy. I saw a video about that. I was like, whoa. But yeah, that's what I would say. I would go with that. Like if it was that, then I would be alright. Alright, that's fine. But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, that's for everybody. Nope. Now, I wonder, see, I'd be like this. The robot in your house, would you pay for it? Or would, if it's given to you for free, would you take it? That's the whole thing. Like if it if it was given to you, like everybody's household has one, free of charge. Would people take it or wouldn't they? That's the question. My only issue is who controls it. Like who's at the command centers and all those things. That's where it's like, I personally would reject it. Yeah, no, I completely. Yeah. I kind of agree on that one. If it's free, auto therapeutic shock chip to reset my electrolytes in my brain to remove the moment my seizures start up. It would have to trigger the disordered part of my brain. Nothing is free. What it doesn't cost in money will cost me something else. Yeah, that would help. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, go like for you, example. Like if it helped you, and people that have seizures and things to that effect, I would be all for that. But you know what I mean? Like I would be all for that if there's like a chip to help people with like that. I think people like that would definitely take the chance if they better, you know, if they test it well and it doesn't have you know, very bad side effects and stuff, because that's the problem, is like, what are the side effects, you know, how long would it last, and you know, questions like that. It's like, you know, and then better technology comes out later, can you get the upgrade and things of that nature. And then of course the cost. The problem is I see that's my biggest issue, is the cost. These freaking companies, like they literally take so much when that happens. That's the other problem. The cost for it is one of the biggest problems. That would be it. Is you wouldn't be able to do it for everybody because some people wouldn't be able to afford it. And that's a problem to me. I think that's the whole thing, is like, to me, in my opinion, if you have that, or if you have like the seizure stuff or the stuff that Turbo had, free of charge. Meaning the government should pay for that for you. You don't spend a dime. All you need is a doctor to sign off and to say that you have that. Or you you know, I mean, visually you would see Turbo and you'd be like, yeah, he needs it. Or, you know, or a diagnosis from a doctor saying this person suffers from seizures or stuff like that. Boom. You get it. Automatically. No, you know, what do you call it? Pharmaceutical companies freaking charging you an arm and a leg just to be able to stop your arm and a leg from moving, or things like that. So that's what I would want it to be like. But you know, I don't know if they would do that. So that's how I would want it. Is for the people that really, really need it. No, you don't gotta pay nothing. It's yours. We give it to you. Now, yes, the American people would probably pay the taxes for that. That's just something. But I think people would be for that. Like, if it's helping people in that sense, I think the American people wouldn't care and be like, yeah, we'll pay a little more tax just for that. And that helps people that are like that need it. Yeah. As long as it's not abused, that's all. That's it. That's the problem. You gotta be careful with that. But yeah, in my opinion, that's how it should be. But that's not how it is. Yeah. I have 2 MRI reports and paperwork when I was born. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, excuse me. That's what I mean. Like, if it's someone that has severe seizures, someone that has what Turbo had, I always forget the name of it. But things like that, I'd be like, that should be paid for by the government. You shouldn't need to pay a single dime. Your life would be improved, and you would be able to be in society and help society more if that was given to you for free. That's just me. It would help people more than it would hurt. If your life would be improved, they would never help. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I'd be like, I don't know if I could say this stuff. But if I get taken down, I get taken down. The pharmaceuticals and the doctors and all these things, they have lost, in the sense, their what's the word I'm looking for? Their way that they were supposed to do no harm and also find cures. Because when you find the cure for something, there's no money in that. Because if someone has a cure for something, you only have to pay for it once, and then you don't need it anymore. The pharmaceutical companies and the medicals would never do that, because then they wouldn't be able to make all their money. They're not gonna find cures for things, because if they find the cure, then people get it and they don't have to come back to them anymore ever again. Yeah. They get way too much money from people struggling. If they help you permanently, then they lose a customer permanently. Yeah, that's why they hit you with temporary things like pills and medication. Yeah, exactly. Like it'll help a little just to hold off until you may need it again. That's pretty much, the money's on the comeback. And that's a problem. That's a problem everywhere. It's not just here. It's everywhere. And then they make it so expensive that you can't even afford it. So the healthcare system is horrible. It needs to be revamped. A lot of things need to be. So technically, that's why, I like what I see right now, what's happening, what the current president is doing. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm mostly likely not living in America in the future. I can't. I'm sorry. This is the greatest country in the world. I think this is the greatest country in the world. I don't think you would have the same freedoms that you do in any other country. This country, the freedoms that you have in this country are bar none the greatest in any country. There's no country outside of this country that I think gives you the most freedoms that you have today. I don't think there's any country out there that does. I think that's why I go, like, when people say that they don't like, that they think they're gonna leave this country and everything, I go like, well, yeah, you could do that, but you say the wrong thing in another country, you're gonna spend the rest of your life in jail. Here, you're not gonna really get that here. You know what I mean? Just look at the UK, for example. I like what I just heard the other day, or yesterday or today or whatever, that that he signed an executive order for all medications. He wants to get like a 30 to 80% off. I'm mostly like not living in America. I don't know. Never mind. But yeah, I saw that, like, he's prescription drugs. He's trying to like get them to like lower the prices. For example, say they make it in Brazil for like $2. They make it in Brazil for $2, or the customer spends $2 to buy it there. He wants to bring that here, in the sense that, okay, if it's $2 in Brazil, then it's $2 in America. That, honestly, if he can get that done, holy shit, that would be good. That would be good, if he could get that done. I don't know if he will, but if he could get that done, ooh, that would be good. Saw that the other day, or today, or something like that. I'm like, I'd like that. I'd go for that. I think the pharmaceutical company needs to be overhauled. I think there's a lot of things that need to be changed, but if he could get that, that's something. I'd definitely be for getting the prices down. That's something. That's not a fix, but that is a. That's happening, man. When you see how much money they are getting now, they'll never make it lower. Yeah, no, that's what I'm going, like, I don't know if he could get that pass. If he could get that pass, that would be amazing. I don't know if he will. Don't know. Don't know if he will. I don't know. If he could get that through, I would be freaking ecstatic if he could get that through. But I doubt, the pharmaceutical companies would allow him to. Yeah, that's just, we'll see. There's no, no ifs, ands, or buts. He has done things that I like. He has done things I don't. But I would say the things that he's done that I've liked outweigh the things that he's done that I don't. I would say that. If I'm being honest, that would be how I would say I feel about it. I don't like him, but I don't like the whole government in general, so... Hey, that's true. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But I'll tell you right now, he was the better choice, I would say. He was the better choice. I voted for him. You know, some of the things that he was talking about, I was like, yeah, I agree. I think that he's telling, you know, but the thing is, he's not. See, the crazy thing is, he's not like a natural politician. He's more of an entertainer. Because he was never into politics per se. He was more of into entertainment and business and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's not like a lifelong politician like Obama and Clinton and Biden. That's what I think. That's why I think the American people picked him. Is because partially is because of that. Is because he's not a lifelong politician. Personally, that's why I think. I don't, you know what I mean? And people want to change as well. That's the other thing. I think people want to change. They didn't like how the last 4 years were, and they want to change. So that's partially probably why. I'm no expert on that stuff, but I voted for him, and am I liking what I'm seeing so far? Mostly, yeah. I'm mostly liking what I'm seeing. I mean, he's doing more than most of these politicians do. He's on the he's in front of the camera like pretty much every freaking day. But that's part of his entertainment value. Like, I think part of it is because he's an entertainer. That's why he's in front of the camera all the time. I think part of it is because he's an entertainer, so he knows, okay, I gotta be in front of the camera. But I think he's trying to do something. He's trying to make it better. Better than I can say for most politicians, which are talk and no action. Now, has he done bad things? Yeah, everybody has. I can't think of any politician that hasn't done something bad that I would be like, oh no, nope, that's a bad person. I think all the sides have done something. But if I had to choose, I'd choose him. I think he's better, and he's doing things that other people talk about doing but don't do it. He's throwing all these executive orders out there. He's trying to do things. At least he's doing something. That says a lot more than what other people have done. Or haven't done. In a sense. That's the only reason. Like, I hope he does well. want him to succeed because if he succeeds, we all do. That's pretty much my logical framework. Is if he succeeds in what he's trying to do to make, or his view of what he's trying to do to make it better, if it does that, that makes everybody else better. That's just what I think. Could I be wrong? Yeah, I could be wrong. But I'd rather take the chance than just be stagnant or status quo. Is he gonna make mistakes? Most likely. That's why we're human. We make mistakes. We're not perfect. But yeah, I hope he does well, man. My head hurts. I'm done with politics. Yeah, no. I'll tell you right now, I think, personally, I think politics is so big, like, now compared to, like, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Not 20. I say 10 years for me. I never thought about politics or anything like that, like 10, 15 years ago. That wasn't even in my head. But I think this generation, or it has been so pushed to the mainstream that it's like now it's like it's a lot. I also think that's like, remember what I said yesterday in your stream about echo chambers? That's another issue about the politics part. Is a lot of people are in their political echo chambers. The other side is always wrong. My side is right. And that problem. That's the problem. They're fighting against each other and not making it so it's good for everybody. So but yeah, that's with me. But yeah, the chip stuff, robots, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something that don't know if it'll be in my lifetime, but it'll definitely be in the future's lifetime. Like 30 years from now, it'll probably be around there. It'll be around there, for sure. I mean, look at, bro, 30 years ago, did you think this would be possible? 30 years ago, you have this small little phone, maybe 40 years ago, maybe not 30, maybe 40 years ago. Do you think this little phone would have so much memory that it's like a mini computer? Did you think you'd have this? I'm saying. Oh shoot. Hold on. Where is it? Where's the remote? Excuse me, sorry. I have the TV on because I can't turn. See, that's another problem that I have is I can't turn off the TV because if I turn off the TV, my switch goes off. Tell me how that works. I don't know. Tell me how that works. I don't know. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. apologize for that. Sorry. But yeah. That's the whole thing. It's like, just imagine, like we didn't have the technology that we had like 50 years ago, or 40 years ago. Like, how much it's improved and. Like that, it's like, it's crazy. That's why I go like robots in the house. At some point, that's gonna happen. Is it something that you want to happen? No. But is it something that will happen? And some people are gonna be like, yeah, okay, well, you know, I need this done. I don't want to do it, so have them do it for us. I don't know. That's just me. We shall see. go. On 99 problems. And a shiny is winning. Alright, we're at triple digits. 100! No shiny at 100. Triple digits did not get us there. Let's keep going. Still got another box. I think. Another box and 2 eggs here. Oops. So pretty much 2.5 boxes. Or 1.5 boxes. 1.5 boxes. $101 shiny. my gosh, would you leave me alone? Wait, why is... Wait a minute. She's still here? Is there something that I didn't get? I gotta check that out. For a second. For those of you watching on YouTube, if you haven't already, and you're enjoying the stream, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe, it helps. We're working our way to 100 subscribers there. It's 63 right now. And we should be back from the break. Anyone? Hello? What the frick happened? What the hell was that? Did I go to a place where I shouldn't have or something? What the heck happened? That was a TM. Why didn't it? Oh shit. 12 more eggs. Oh, more eggs here. Imagine boom, back-to-back shinies. That has never happened. That would be awesome, but it's never happened, unfortunately. It's never happened to me, ever. Ever. I've never gotten it. It might. Hey. Could it happen? Yes, it could. Will it happen? That is the question. Closest I ever had is shiny, non-shiny, shiny. Oh, so you got a shiny, didn't get a shiny, and then got a shiny. I don't know. Have I had that? 2 shinies in one? I've had, not in the same batch, but maybe back-to-back batches? Like, I'll get a shiny in, like, the second or the first egg, and then, like, maybe, like, the next batch I get one at, like, 5 or something, like I would have to, at the 5th egg or something like that. Maybe that has happened on stream, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had back-to-back or non-back-to-back and then a shiny after that. I don't know. I don't know. 7 eggs here. Will we get any luck with the last 7? Took an hour to find. Got Shining Arrow on my last ball in the Safari Zone. Woo! Wow! Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, we only have 2 eggs left. We did get a shiny, but it was a roaming Drifloon. And oh, I didn't check if it has a mark. Let's check. It's the last place to get my Gen 3 to 4 mons in the game. No mark. Disappointing. Oh yeah. Final 2 eggs. Can we get any luck with the final 2? Or not getting a shiny today. Use up all our luck by getting one. Really? Bro! Why are you going in the direction I'm going? Stop it! About one egg after this. Down to the last egg. Here it is. Last egg. Nope. No shiny in those batches. Have to go for another set. Gotta go into Pokemon Home, delete these mons, and Cypherverse, we save Thrice, because Thrice is nice. Home. But I can't. I'll be right back. Alright, well, we did not get a shiny today, other than, we did get a shiny, but we didn't get one that we needed. I got a Drifloon, just roaming around. So we did get a shiny on our anniversary stream. Got a shiny on our anniversary stream. Today was our 5-year anniversary of becoming an affiliate. So we got that. I need to look into the clip thing that you guys told me about. I want to thank Alan for the 5 gifted subs. I also want to thank Caddyshack for the 500 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I want to thank anybody that was watching, lurking, what have you on YouTube. If you do, please hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe. It helps working our way to 100 subscribers. We are at 63, I believe. Last time I checked, we're at 63, so we're past the halfway point. Just gotta get over to that hump. Yeah. Thank you, Gold. Thank you, Poke Drifter. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Timothy. I think Timothy talked in here. Was it Timothy or was it? Hold on, I need to look. Nice stream. Have a good night. Same to you. Live bait blood. Hold on a second. I want to make sure that who I saw. Yeah. Timothy, live bait blood. Mama Turbo. and Alan, I believe, and Gold Chopper, Caddyshack, yeah, Poke Drifter. I think that's everybody that talked in the chat today. If I missed somebody, I apologize, but thank you for watching, lurking, what have you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. But I will see you guys tomorrow for Spyro at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow we're going to do some Spyro. Hopefully we beat Ripto tomorrow. I know we ended without beating Ripto last time we streamed it. So maybe we'll beat him at the beginning, and then we'll work our way to the third game in the Spyro Reignited trilogy. That's probably what we'll be doing after that. So we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. But like I say, have a good night. Stay safe and stay humble.